What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday, and we've got 10 games for you this week, a bit better than the 2 each the past couple of weeks. I'm going to do something a little bit different and talk a little bit about the future of GeForce Now towards the end of the video. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting with the 10 games that we've got for this week. So all of our games are Steam releases this week, and the first one is Aliens Dark Descent. This one's getting a lot of great reviews out there. It came out June 19th, 2023 here for a new release from Focus Entertainment. Drop into the gripping journey of Aliens Dark Descent, a squad-based single-player action game in an iconic Alien franchise. Lead your soldiers in real time to stop a new and terrifying kind of xenomorph outbreak on planet Leith. Now, this definitely looks interesting and is one that I wouldn't mind checking out. I haven't picked it up yet. 40 bucks. I might wait for a sale on it, but Aliens is definitely up my alley, so this looks like a decent one. And our second game for this week is a new release for Steam as well for June 21st from Team 17 and Trepang Studios with Trepang 2. Become the ultimate badass in Trepang 2, a gory action-packed FPS set in the near future. Unleash all hell on your enemies, dodge bullets, and leave a trail of destruction in this hardcore frantic shooter. This one actually looks really good. Another one I wouldn't mind picking up. It's even 10 bucks cheaper than Aliens Dark Descent at $29.99. And both of those games, by the way, have demos over on Steam. Not sure if they'll show up on GFN, but they do have demos for download over on Steam. So our third game is going to be Forever Skies, a new release for June 22nd here on Steam, an early access game. Forever Skies is a first-person post-apocalyptic survival game. Return to Earth ravaged by an ecological disaster. Fly, upgrade, and customize your mobile high-tech airship base. Scavenge resources to survive, face dangers on the surface, and hunt for viral pathogens to cure a mysterious illness. Now, I've been hearing a lot of good things from some friends about this game. It's definitely another one I wouldn't mind checking out. And I will say these first 3 games off the bat are pretty good ones and new releases for GFN from what I've been seeing out there, from what people are playing over on Steam. Now, our fourth game, of course, has a ton of positive reviews. It's Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition over on Steam. This originally came out October 15th, 2020, and now supported on GeForce Now. Only 20 bucks over on Steam if you want to grab it up. Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition features brand new civilizations, co-op historical battles, stunning 4K Ultra HD graphics, along with enhanced features and modernized gameplay. Regular updates still keep the game fresh with new features, events, and additional content. Our fifth game came out last year, October 24th here on Steam. This is a free-to-play game. It's Ava, or AVA Global. Ava is a classic FPS shooter game featuring various types of game modes. Depending on the battlefield, you can choose Pointman, Rifleman, and Sniper, and have a strategic team play. Now, this game has definitely some fairly negative reviews out there. It's not one I've heard of, but it is free to play, so if you want to jump in and check it out, it's not going to cost you anything to do so. Our next game up came out December 17th, 2018 with Bloons TD6. The Bloons are back and better than ever. Get ready for a massive 3D tower defense game designed to give you hours and hours of the best strategy gaming available. This is 14 bucks over on Steam, and I often see this game packed in with a lot of cheap bundles as well, so you can keep an eye out for that if that's something you want to add to your library at some point. Now, our next game is Conquerors Blade. This has a lot of mostly positive reviews over on Steam. It came out May 30th, 2019, and this is another free-to-play game that you can grab and check out. It also has a new update, I do believe, as well. Master the Art of Siege Tactics in Conquerors Blade, a tactical action MMO brought to you by My Games and Booming Tech. Create your hero, command medieval units, and ride out for epic online battles in a vast new world. Play for free today. Alright, next up we have Layers of Fear. This game was supposed to come last week and it was held off, and I'm really happy to see it land this week because a lot of you messaged me waiting to play this game, and one of the big reasons why is this is the first Unreal Engine 5 horror game to be released, and it is supported on GeForce Now here. Of course, this came out June 15th, very recently here for 2023. All stories must come to an end, even twisted and eerie ones. The canvas, the stage, the novel, this narrative-focused psychological horror experience is ready for its final brushstrokes. It is Curtain Call, its final chapter. Are you ready to return and face your fears one last time? So again, happy to see this here on sale right now at time of putting up this video for 15% off at around 25 bucks over on Steam. Our ninth game for the week is Park Beyond. This came out also very recently, June 15th, 2023 here on Steam. This is a $50 game as well here. Park Beyond is a theme park simulation game that gives you the freedom to create and manage parks of your dreams, whether you love to manage finances and visitors experiences or just great fun and cozy parks. The game has something in store for everyone, and there's definitely some mixed reviews on this one. I personally love park building games, but I haven't touched any in a while, so we'll have to see this one go on a pretty good sale before I check it out. Our 10th and final game here for this week is another Ubisoft game, just going ahead and adding Steam support, and I'm glad to see those games go ahead and get supported by GFN as well for those that prefer to play these here on Steam. And this is for Rainbow Six Extraction. So I played this game a good bit when it originally came out. It didn't necessarily stick with me, but again, I am really happy to see Ubisoft continue to bring their games over to Steam and then see GFN pick those up and be able to support them there. All right, guys, that'll wrap up our 10 games for this week, and I actually think it's a pretty decent week there. There's some strong titles there, especially in the beginning, and some stuff that I've been hearing a lot of people really enjoying, especially with Forever Skies, Treepang 2, and some others there. I think it's pretty decent, and while we haven't had the strongest weeks, especially here in June, we've had some great stuff come out of Summer Game Fest, especially from Ubisoft and Xbox. And they've had some pretty strong showcases, which also help show a decent future for GeForce Now. Ubisoft has supported cloud for a long time now, and especially with AAA day and date releases. We've got Star Wars Outlaws that's going to be coming, which looks like a fantastic title. We've got an Avatar game coming. We've got a bunch of stuff for Assassin's Creed with Mirage and other titles. There's a lot of great stuff from Ubisoft on the way that we should see on GFN, and I think it's going to help bolster and bring in some more new AAA content over the next 18 months. On top of that, Xbox had a pretty good showcase of their own, and when they announced PC Game Pass coming over to GFN, which means probably at least all of their first party, if not some other games, that should mean we're looking at titles like Starfield, Forza Motorsport 8, Senua's Saga, Avowed, and a lot of other ones, Fable, coming over to GFN. These will probably even by then be day and date releases, as Microsoft has said they want their first party titles to eventually be day and date. And they did say to watch for PC Game Pass games in the coming months. And well, Starfield comes in September, and I can't think of a better time to really kick that off. So I do think that even though people are waiting on a lot of franchises and a lot of games, and Ubisoft and Microsoft certainly aren't the answer, they will help a lot. GeForce Now has been building their library a ton the past 3.5 years, and it's been a lot of fun to cover them. As a PC gamer, GeForce Now is still my go-to cloud gaming when I do use cloud, and as you notice on the channel, they're one of the few that I still cover here. They've got the hardware, the technology, and they're working on getting the content. I think that the games coming from Ubisoft and from Microsoft are certainly going to help bring that content up to a level that people would like to see, especially when it comes to using the 4080. Now, we want to see more EA games and other publishers and developers as well. Of course, it's not all about Ubisoft and Xbox, but I do think that these are going to make a big difference moving forward in the next 18 months when it comes to content coming to GeForce Now. But we'll see how that pans out moving into the future, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.